everybody, this is Spinner Rack Reviews. How's everybody rocking? I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. But here, let's get straight into this review of Deathstroke Arkham. This is part 2, and I gotta say, it's throwing me for a loop. These comics, sometimes you never know where Priest is going to land you, and at the moment, it is a very confused place. But the story seems very interesting. Especially look at this cover. This cover is scrumptious. What can I say? You have Deathstroke in the background and you have Two-Face. I mean, this is one of the best covers I've seen in a while. And there have been a lot of good ones. Don't let me knock those others, but this is a damn hot-ass cover. So listen, let's move on and let's get into what I thought about this particular comic. So shocker of shocker, in the last part 1 episode of this comic, we see that he is basically kidnapped by aliens with Devon. That's what it looks like. But we come back here and guess what? He's right back in Arkham. What the hell happened? So we see that the doctor is basically saying, hey, I mean, I don't think she really believes he was kidnapped by aliens and then put right back in Arkham. But, you know, Slade believes it. He believes that Wintergreen and Devon helped him get out of Arkham. And he's trying to explain that to the shrink. And the shrink is like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. But, you know, the question is, you know, we've seen this before with Christopher Priest, where he's like put us right in the middle of the story. You're trying to figure out where exactly are we, you know. There's also another story that's happening here. I mean, well, we're assuming at the exact same time as the story for the Slade is in Arkham. We also have this thing going on with his daughter, Rose. Here she is with her husband, whether he's pretend or real, we're not 100% sure, but here she is with her husband. And of course we see it's Deathstroke, or that's what we think it is, but later on we come to find out it's not actually Deathstroke, but it is his son, Jericho. Jericho's basically come up with some elaborate plan to try to get Rose out of her doldrums and to get her into action. So he's set up a situation or a contract where he and Rose, who thinks this is her father, are going to go kill this woman because there's a contract out on her. So it's pretty interesting. Take a look at it. A pretty interesting scene that I liked was the VR video game that you have, the villains in Arkham. They all get together basically dressed up exactly as how they imagine themselves or how they are when they're in real life. Well, not all of them at least. And they basically are going after the superheroes. And it's pretty interesting. They're the ones who come up with that particular game. They're the inmates. This is their VR experience. So what do you expect? Though it's funny, the only character that does not seem to change is Two-Face. And here he is. You see him in his basic regular face. So I guess that's how he sees himself. He doesn't see himself as the Two-Face nutcase that we all hate. Naturally, the hit goes off course. What do you expect? If the hit went perfect, then, you know, this wouldn't be a Deathstroke comic, would it be? But the hit goes off course. We're not even sure if this Slade Jericho is really Jericho or someone else, because it definitely goes left real fast. As you can see, the battling scenes, which are not bad. And then, of course, at the exact same time we have this story going on where Rose is battling Deathstroke, we also have Slade. He's having his issue in Arkham, and he starts to realize, hey, you know, the beam that hit him wasn't a beam of light, but it was a Zeta beam. That should tell you about something we should be expecting for the third episode of this, the third part of this particular story arc. But I'm not going to delve into that. You just munch on that, my friends. So far, what can I say? The story looks pretty interesting. This is a natural Christopher Priest story, so we are in the middle of things. We're not sure where we're going to go, but, you know, the ride seems pretty entertaining, and I'm going to sit on it for a little while and see what goes on. So, Spinner Rack out. Remember, if you like, subscribe or like it. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.